The world is full of sorrow and happiness, it is just our perspective to see the world. Nowadays people are getting mental illness due to their relationship, job, family or other things. People get stressed in small situations of life. Depression is spreading among people, especially youth, due to their lifestyle, and it is causing suicides. How to be happier. Try these tips to help you be happier, more in control, and able to cope better with life's ups and downs. Manage your stress levels. If you have a lot of stress in your life, find ways to reduce it, such as learning a few time management techniques. Introduce regular exercise and time to yourself. These are positive changes. Taking control of your time in this way can effectively reduce stress. If you have feelings of anxiety along with your stress, breathing techniques can help. You can try breathing exercise for stress. Enjoy yourself. Doing things that you enjoy is good for your emotional well-being. Simple activities like watching sports with a friend, having a soak in the bath, or meeting up with friends for coffee can all improve your day. Doing something you're good at, such as cooking or dancing, is a good way to enjoy yourself and have a sense of achievement. Try to avoid things that seem enjoyable at the time but make you feel worse afterwards, such as drinking too much alcohol or eating junk food. Boost your self-esteem. Self-esteem is the way you feel about yourself. The best way to improve your self-esteem is to treat yourself as you'd treat a valued friend, in a positive but honest way. Notice when you're putting yourself down, such as thinking, "You're so stupid for not getting that job," and instead think, "Would I say that to my best friend?" You probably wouldn't. Tell yourself something positive instead, such as, "You're a bright person, you'll get the next job." Limit your alcohol intake. When times are hard, it's tempting to drink alcohol because it numbs painful feelings. But it can exaggerate some feelings and make you feel angry or aggressive. It can also make you feel more depressed. What is self-love? Before a person is able to practice it, first we need to understand what it means. Self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from actions that support our physical, psychological and spiritual growth. Self-love means having a high regard for your own well-being and happiness. Self-love means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well-being to please others. Self-love means not settling for less than you deserve. Self-love can mean something different for each person because we all have many different ways to take care of ourselves. Figuring out what self-love looks like for you as an individual is an important part of your mental health. A real friend is enough. How many friends do you have? There's no need to count. Just think about it. You may have more friends than you know. You have friends at school. You have friends in your neighborhood. You probably would call your family members your friends. You may even have friends in religious settings and on sports teams, too. How many of your friends would you call good friends? Many people use the word good to show someone as a close friend. But we're talking about the word good that indicates someone as a quality friend, or the opposite of a bad friend. Parents and teachers may have stressed to you the value of making good friends as you grow up. Surrounding yourself with good friends makes life more complete and fun. But what exactly makes a good friend? The definition of a good friend varies from person to person, but there are certain traits and characteristics that most people would agree make someone a good friend. Let's look at a few of those things that make a friend good. When you ask people what makes a good friend, you may get answers that point to one quality: presence. A good friend is there for you when you need them. Whether it's helping you through the grief of losing a loved one or being by your side when you're sick, good friends are present in good times and bad. You don't have to be dealing with a struggle to need a good friend. Sometimes being present for a friend means listening when they need to talk, helping with homework, or even aiding in the search for a missing cell phone. One key to being present for a friend is action. People can say many things, but as the old saying goes, actions speak louder than words. Someone may say they'll be there for you when you need them, but when troubles arise, a good friend will be there to help. Another important quality of a good friend is loyalty. We all have times when we're not the most popular person. Perhaps we've done something wrong or we're in a bad mood. Good friends are loyal and accept you for who you are during good and bad times. Good friends are also honest enough to tell you when you're not being a good friend yourself. Some people only want to surround themselves with people who will tell them what they want to hear. Good friends will tell you what you need to hear, even if you don't want to hear it. Along with good friends who are present, loyal, and honest, most people want friends who are trustworthy. If you can't count on a person, it's hard to consider them a good friend. Mutual trust between friends is a building block of a solid friendship that could last a lifetime. Another one of those solid building blocks of lasting friendships is communication. Do you have a friend who finishes your sentences when you speak? Perhaps the two of you think so similarly you seem to know what the other is thinking without needing to say anything. That kind of close bond doesn't happen often and is a clear mark of a good friend. There are many more qualities of good friends that we could discuss. Some qualities are more important to some than they are to others. Each person must set their own criteria for what it means to be a good friend. And that means you, too, must have those qualities in your interactions with friends. Be who you are and find friends who let you be you and don't expect you to be someone else. Encourage one another and respect each other's boundaries. Always seek the good in others and be respectful in your interactions. You never know when the good friend you make today might be a friend for life.